Guys, my name is Constantine. It has really taken me. So it has really taken me a minute to actually identify and come to terms with the fact that Big Brother Naija is really in my blood, and I have been listening to and watching a lot of videos. As a matter of fact, reviews from these YouTubers from Glory. Okay, frankly speaking, with Gloria, or is it Glory? Yeah. I also like Dennis TV 247. Check him out. I like the very new one, Niger Now. There's this guy, I don't know whether he is a radio presenter or a television presenter, but he has this nice voice, a voice for media or presentation. So I also like his reviews. I am not particularly very interested in Glory, frankly speaking, with the Glory's videos because, particularly for this particular season, which is a season 10, the 10 over 10 season, because her reviews are very much skewed. Her reviews are very biased, and you can see that her reviews are centered on one personality, her faith. But I think it's not supposed to be like that. Well, you can have an interest because we all have our favorites. But that doesn't mean we should turn a blind eye to the fact of the matter when we are presenting issues. You understand? So I realize that, frankly speaking, with Glory has very good reviews, but her reviews are always skewed towards faith and whoever or whatever she says. Everything she does always counters anybody else in the house. So I kind of find her reviews quite biased, and because of that, I don't think what she says is a true reflection of things that happens in the Big Brother Naija house. Now, I think Austin Betha is also doing very well. Austin Betha and a few others. Shaq and Marine, I think this group would arguably be the people's favorite. If you ask me, Shaq and Marines, their podcasts also have something good to share with the people. I also would admit the fact that I would also have interest in my videos. I will also have interest, definitely. So in I did not really watch Mesieke season, but I did watch White Money season and Shine Your Eye. Yeah, Shine Your Eye. I liked and I tipped White Money. I could see White Money emerging winner, and he won. Ilebaye, okay, during the All Stars. I knew it even from the second week of Big Brother Niger All Stars. I saw it that Ilebaye would be a very great contender, and she emerged winner, and she was my favorite too. Normally, when Big Brother Nigeria starts, I begin to first week because I know that the first week is very important. The first week is when people are actually making sure, paying close attention to everybody to know if first of all they can relate to a certain personality. That's what they do. Now, after relating to the personality, they want to find out if the belief systems, what the person believes in, the thing the person does, really is something they like. That's the second thing they look at for. So, as a matter of fact, if you are going to the Big Brother Niger house, your job is your task is the first week. The first week will determine whether you will last or you not last. Because there are a lot of people. Your first week, you have 30 people. And among 30 housemates, you just don't want to stand out. You just want to blend. You don't want to do anything very unique. You don't want to appear unique. So you need to stand out in your first, because it's either you're using your outfits, your hairstyle, your presentation, your looks, the way you speak, you understand, the way you mingle with people, what you stand for, and all that. People are looking for that. So your personality matters a lot in your first week. In your second week, this is when you show what you stand for. So after standing out with your personality in your first week, now your job in your second week is what you make people know that this is what you stand for. This is what you stand against. That is what I believe every housemate going to Big Brother Naija, whether Big Brother Africa, Big Brother Naija, Big Brother Titans, Big Brother Sanzi, this is what you should hold. These are your first 2 weeks. First week, your personality. Your first week is your brand. Your first week is your image. The second week, let people know that this is what you stand for. This is what you are. This is who you are. This is what you stand against. Let people know that. And if your second week you're able to do it, because second week is when people are voting. And in second week, people would now be taking their mind back to, okay, in my first week, who stood out? Now, that person that I liked, who is she really? Who is she really? Or who or what kind of person is the person? Is the person I've chosen? And that is what your belief systems, what you stand for, your principles in life comes to play. And you realize that if the people can relate to you and you are able to let them know the kind of person you are, what you stand for, the things you believe in, and they are able to buy into that, they are gone. You've sold them your brand and yourself. You've sold them something that they will hold on to, they will latch onto it for the entire season. In Big Brother Naija, anybody who wants to go there, this is what I would want you to carry out. Carry out this task when you are going to Big Brother Naija, because people determine their faves in the second week. By second week, people, because that is when the people are waiting to actually determine who stays and who goes. So if you want to stay, you need to present something to the world. You have to present something to Africans, West Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Liberia, Benin. You need to present something to them. Tanzania, South Africa. You understand? It's very, very, very important. Now, the reason why I came to do this video is to first of all introduce my channel, okay, and let you know that this channel will feed Big Brother Naija. That is why you have it called Big Brother Naija Forever. Big Brother Naija Forever. Yes, BBNaija Forever. And that is what we are here to do. Big Brother Naija Forever. That is the channel here. Now, I want you to know that in Big Brother Naija, you do not assume that you are the best. For you to last long, know that you are the best, but act in a very noble and humble manner. Just make sure you stand for what is right, and do not think you are smarter and clever than the people watching. You may be smarter than the people in the house, but don't think you are smarter than the people watching. That is a thin line. There's a thin line between this. Now, for Faith, who was disqualified, people are saying the punishment that was meted out to Faith was too far fetched. It was too much. I could agree to an extent. Now, for Faith, you would have thought he should have gotten a two or double strike, right? Yes, a double strike. But a few people wondered that what he did, what he really did, he didn't even show remorse. He did not. I mean, compare what Zita did to Rubo. You could see Zita countless times, severally apologizing to even the casualty or the victim or the person she had that banter with Rubo after she threw a plate of food, or she threw food she was eating at him on his face. She expressed remorse. She regretted the action. Unlike this guy, after dragging the bucket from Sultana's hands, Sultana fell to the ground, fell on the floor, hitting the knee. She could have gotten injured from that encounter. You who have not thought about it, she could have gotten injured on the last week from that confrontation or from that altercation. And so now, if this happens, what are we turning the house into now? Is it a violent space where people, especially the men, masculine men, can take advantage of a woman? This is something we are against in society. Society frowns on violence, abuse. So now we are trying to deal with an issue in society, and this issue surfaces on national television, and we condone and we allow it to go. No, we must outrightly dismiss it, shut it down just there. And that is what Big Brother Naija, that's what Big Brother Naija did. Biggie, he shut it down because he must ensure that society does not pick on it and say, when the situation was presented in the Big Brother Naija house, Big Brother Naija allowed it to go. So shutting it down will now let people know that society has never supported violence in homes and in our families among genders. Because what he did to Sultana, if Sultana was your sister, what would you make of it? In the last week, and even after dragging the bucket, using his strength, because he's a man, why should you be dragging things with a woman? Already you are on the advantage because you are stronger than her. Now, on the full glare of the public, on national TV, you are showing us that you are powerful than the woman, and the woman can never beat you. And so, because of your strength, you're going to. So, I'm even disappointed in even Kebobo, who should have stepped in and then showed that if Kebobo had stepped in earlier in time, Faith would have stayed in the house because Kebobo would have also used his strength against Faith to at least defend Sultana. That's what I thought would have happened. Because at that point, Kebobo should have used his strength to support or defend Sultana. And people would not outrightly oppose the idea. Or say, no, why didn't you think about or mind your business? No, people are not going to say that, okay, well, what should I mind this business? No, this is not about minding your business here. This is not really about minding your business here. This is about speaking facts. Was Faith in the wrong? Yes, Faith was in the wrong. So if capable, you go and you intervene, and then people are dragging you. No. Even Biggie will know that what K-Bobo did was good because K-Bobo was present when the altercation happened. They were just using warnings and verbal warnings. Okay, Faith, where you are going, don't be going there, don't be going there, don't be going there. Stop, leave her to go, leave her. That's what they were doing. But I think they should have done more than that. They should have done extra. They should have done more than that. So, people are saying Faith was using pity votes. Faith was using pity votes. No, they've been saying that Imisi was using pity votes. Imisi won out of pity votes. Imisi emerged winner because of pittiness. People had pity on the same narrative. No. If you check the fact of the matter is that it is Faith who has garnered pity votes in the past 5 weeks, since week 5, that Faith came on the radar of Big BBNaija viewers. Faith came on the radar of Big BBNaija viewers from, even though he won head of house, people just admired him, okay, as a very resilient, intelligent guy who, yes, but people were not really paying attention to him as a contender. It was from the 5th week, 6th week that and you know what? It was because he was personally taking things on himself to do in the house, and the entire house appeared that they were not in agreement with some of the things he was doing. So, and you know that in the history of Big Brother Naija, normally when a group like Ilebaye, when the group gang up, okay, this is a person, okay, so Ilebaye should leave the house. She's a low hanging fruit, like Kidwaya said during the Big Brother Naija All Stars. So when people when the housemates, when they gang up against one person, or when they appear to gang up against one person, now viewers, viewers, fans of Big Brother Nigeria tend to now want to be, they have this empathy for that one person who they believe has been sidelined. That's what happened for Faith. So even for Faith's emergence as a very strong contender for the title as winner of Big Brother Nigeria, it came out of the pity votes, pityness, the empathy people had for Faith, because it appeared that okay, you realize at the time Faith was crashing out. Faith broke down because he even asked for a voluntary exit because he thought he was being preyed upon by the entire house, and the entire house was becoming hostile towards him. And now that is what got people moving to him, because it was only him. You remember how he broke down in tears in the diary room during his diary session with Big Brother with Big Brother Biggie. So what I'm talking about, please, you should pay attention to this. It is even Faith who has garnered all this support from pity, pity. People found pity. They found some empathy. They found some likeness for him just because they thought he was the loner in the house. The loner, the person who was alone in the house. So now, how do you say Imisi rather won out of pity? No, Imisi from this day two, from the second week, people started gravitating towards Imisi. That is the fact. That is the reason why, even from the second week, third week, fourth week, Imisi had been winning per the votes. The stats are there to show. Has been winning already. And people should not use the fact that Imisi on the week 8, when Sultana, persuaded her to narrate that story, or pushed her to narrate that story of her life where she claimed she was being abused by a certain man and all that. No. And she aborted the baby and all that. No. That one, people had already decided to make him the winner already, to make her the winner already. People had already decided to vote for Imisi already. And that was the week 8th week. So people should not come and say that Imisi used pity vote. No. It is out of pity. Out of pity, Faith has had all this love that he has now. So being a good contender, yes, he would have been a good contender against Imisi. He would have given Imisi a good one from his money, but he wouldn't still be able to match up to Imisi's fan base or vote, because Imisi had already garnered that support from either the first week or the second week. Unlike Faith, who garnered the support from the 5th week. That's when Faith came on the radar. Let the fact speak, and let's not just be making statement out of fallacy, because there's a fallacy. They're using myth, using pity votes for winners. It's become a fallacy now. If somebody wins out of pity vote, no. If Faith had won Big Brother Nigeria, it would have been pity votes. Let us be guided here in our statement. So subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. Do not forget that I will be here for the longest, and you're also free to share your thoughts on this matter. Don't forget to give my video a thumbs up, and until we meet again, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.